Edward Van Halen, a name synonymous with guitar virtuosity, was more than just a musician. He was a revolutionary, a sonic architect who redefined the boundaries of rock guitar playing. Born in Amsterdam, Netherlands, in 1955, to a Dutch father and an Indonesian mother, his family immigrated to Pasadena, California in 1962. This move eastward proved fateful, setting the stage for a seismic shift in the musical landscape. Eddie's musical journey, initially shared with his drummer brother Alex, began with classical piano. However, the allure of rock and roll proved irresistible, leading him to the electric guitar. Driven by an insatiable need to explore uncharted sonic territories, Eddie was largely self-taught, shunning formal lessons and instead immersing himself in the music he loved, from blues to jazz to hard rock. This unconventional approach, combined with his innate talent, fueled his development into a guitarist unlike any the world had seen before. The formation of Van Halen in 1972, alongside vocalist David Lee Roth and bassist Michael Anthony, solidified Eddie's trajectory. The band's raucous energy and Roth's flamboyant stage presence provided the perfect platform for Eddie's guitar pyrotechnics. Their performances at local clubs in Los Angeles generated a fervent buzz, attracting the attention of record executives. In 1978, Van Halen released their self-titled debut album, a sonic explosion that reverberated throughout the music industry. This debut was a watershed moment. Eddie's guitar playing was electrifying, a dazzling display of speed, precision, and innovation. He introduced techniques never before heard on such a mainstream scale. Two-handed tapping, where both hands hammer onto the fretboard, became his signature move, allowing him to produce intricate melodies at breakneck speeds. This technique, though not entirely new, was elevated by Eddie to a new level of artistry and became instantly recognizable. Beyond tapping, Eddie mastered pinch harmonics, creating screaming, almost vocal-like sounds from his guitar. He modified his instruments, often experimenting with different pickups, wiring, and even building his own guitars. This dedication to refining his sound led to the creation of the Frankenstrat, a Frankensteinian hybrid assembled from different parts, becoming a symbol of his innovative spirit and DIY ethos. The impact of Eddie Van Halen cannot be overstated. He inspired a generation of guitarists, ushering in an era of technical virtuosity and pushing the limits of what was considered possible on the instrument. His influence permeated the hard rock and heavy metal scenes of the 1980s and beyond. Countless guitarists attempted to emulate his style, though few could truly capture his unique blend of technical skill, musicality, and sheer unbridled energy. Van Halen's success continued throughout the 1980s, with albums like 1984 achieving monumental popularity. This album featured the iconic instrumental track Eruption, a showcase of Eddie's guitar prowess that solidified his place in rock history. Despite subsequent lineup changes and occasional internal conflicts, the band remained a force to be reckoned with, consistently delivering high-energy performances and innovative music. His playing was not just about speed and dexterity. It was about passion, energy, and the pure joy of making music. Eddie Van Halen passed away in 2020 after a prolonged battle with cancer, leaving behind a void in the music world. But his revolutionary spirit and transformative contribution to guitar playing will forever be celebrated.